Okay guys, and before I start this, I thought I might show you my new little toy that I've got. It's a little voice recorder, so you'll be able to hear me a little bit clearer. I've had a couple people say that they can't hear the audio properly, so hopefully with this one, I will dub it over the video, what I record in here, and I should sound a lot better. Well, fingers crossed, because this is the first one I'm doing with it. So, anyway, today I'm going to show you something slightly different, and something that I wasn't quite expecting to do, but worked out alright. I've got some goldfish in here, and I've got some fancy goldfish. One of them is called an Oranda, I think that's how you pronounce it. And basically they've got a fleshy bit on the top of their head that just keeps on growing and growing and growing until it starts to cover their eyeballs, and they can't see, and then they start ramming into stuff, they can't eat properly, and basically they don't have a very good quality of life in there. So I'm going to chop it off, which involves knocking out the fish and putting it under, and then pretty much chopping it off, and I was going to show you guys how I do all that. So keep watching if you want to learn how to do it. Hey guys, so this is who I like to call my dickhead fish. And he's quite a nice little fish, but one of the problems you get with this breed is you look around his eye, the growths on his head will just keep on growing to the point that he can't see, he can't find his food, and he just can't really survive. I went out this morning and I had a look, and I saw that the growth on his head had gone to the point where he was upside down and he was swimming around trying to find food off the bottom of the tank, and he just was not having a good time with it. So I need to do a bit of surgery to him and cut it off, basically. I'm going to use some clove oil to basically knock him out, and once he's on his side, I'm going to show you guys how I cut it all off. So this stuff here is clove oil, and especially what you use to knock them out. If you use too much of it, it will kill them, but enough will make it so they'll just go unconscious and they'll sit very, very still while you do what you got to do. So the basic amount for this is, for anesthesia, use about 10 drops for 7 litres of water, which I've got here. So I put it in something else and shake it up and then add it to this, and it should make the fish just fall asleep. Okay, so I've got my clove oil in there, but you want to mix it up. So I've got a little shaker bottle here, or a water bottle. So that's all mixed up inside of that. So now I'm going to add it, the dickhead's little thing here. So it should take about 3 to 10 minutes for him to pass out, and then after that I'll be able to do my stuff. Okay, so while he's going to sleep, these are the things that I'm going to use for it. I have some little cuticle scissors. No, these ones aren't cuticle scissors. I have some little needle nose pliers which can hold the little bits of the wren, and I have some little cuticle scissors, and basically they're all I need. I've got it sitting in a bit of Dettol solution to get it all bug free and ready to go. So I'll put it back on dickhead and we can watch him passing out. So he should just flop to his side. Not ready yet. Almost there. Okay, so he's not giving any more resistance anymore, so I think it's about time to go and do it. Right, so if you look around his eye, you can see the bits that are causing the issue. Oh jeez, look at that. Have a look. I see a bit that's going over.
Get it on quick.
No, I come back in for a little bit longer. When I actually put the cut stuff off, he sees me and he flaps. So do you see how blind he's being? There you go, and now he can now see through that eye. So I'll flip him over.
We rinse him off in the water again.
Trying.
When we need to go back in the water, he's gasping.
I discovered after the fact that the goldfish can actually stay out of the water for probably about 10 to 15 minutes without any damage, and they're quite happy with that. So I was a little bit overcautious, but I hadn't done it before, so yeah. Okay, so I've just gone and replaced the water, and this is now fresh water that he's going into. So hopefully he should snap out of it relatively quickly, and he can now see. And then those are the little bits that I pulled off him, and that was what was covering his eyes and making him so he couldn't actually see. Still breathing. He should perk up a little bit shortly. I'm trying to ride it. Okay, so I'm going to drop him back into the pond. He seems to be a bit more alert and a bit happier. And hopefully he can find his way. So, one thing that I do want to note is that I'm not an expert at this. This is the first time that I've done it, and the fish seems to be okay, which I'm quite happy with. But yeah, so I'll report back about how he went. Hopefully he'll be fine, and give him a bit of time to recover from the clove oil. Now he's had it done, and he's had a couple of days to actually rest and recover and recuperate from it. So I'll see if I can find him. That's him swimming around quite happily there. Now, before he was starting to swim around upside down, and he wasn't looking particularly happy, and he just wasn't having a very good time of it. And he is one of my favourite little fish in here. He's always very friendly. He generally, when it gets a bit warmer, he always comes up for food, and he's just a very happy little fish, which is weird. But I like him, so I thought it was worth it. And this is how he's doing now. So he's going quite well, he's going quite happy. just as a little factoid, he is actually a little fish that was swimming around in my little intro that I like. And he has grown considerably since then. So, yeah guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys got something out of this. If you got any questions, ask me in the comments. Thanks.